I said that. Shit. Not shit in a couple weeks, okay? And I'm going to show you guys how I did that. Mouse sander. I'm using, I start out with a really rough grit, probably like an 80 or 100 grit sandpaper. And I go down and I use the edges and the tip to create these lines in it. And I'll show you as I do it. But before I turn it on and it gets really loud, I want to explain it real quick. But yeah, and then I use the edge of it like this and just kind of wiggle it back and forth and go down like this. And then that'll create my line. And then once I have a nice line there, I'll go ahead and do this. If I leave it flat, it just sands it pretty even, and like it never gets completely down to the wood in any area. It kind of all turns out like this, which you can't really see all that well. But it all kinds of turns out like this, where it's just kind of scratched up with no bare spots. So now I'm going to shut the sound off and I'm going to show you. And what I'm going to do is I put crackle on this. So I'm going to actually take a very, very light tan color, sort of like this. And I'm going to paint it in these areas right here and fill that in. If you've never used crackle base before, then you have to do it fast. You have to put your top coat on very, very fast, because if you put it on and you try to smooth it out, it's literally going to peel the paint up, you know, like if there's oil underneath or something. The thicker you put it on, the more it's going to split and crackle, the bigger your cracks are going to be. All right, so let's see. Now, when you go to sand, let it dry. Make sure it's completely dry, or again, it's going to peel it all up. Make sure it's completely dry, and then be careful you don't sand too hard, because you'll get rid of your crackle. And then you'll have to start all over again. Hope that helps.